Hello and welcome. And as you can see, it's seasons time, not a surprise. And it's the shortest day of the year, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. And Hartmut and I thought that this is a good reason to do a review and outlook together with you.
Yeah, that's
So,
great. So looking forward to this.
yeah, and we promise to make it crisp and clear, not to waste your Christmas preparation time or holiday preparation time. And we just want to share a few highlights with you that we had during this very interesting year. And first of all, I would like to mention the guests that we had in our communications room talks. So, Hartmut, who comes to your mind?
Who comes to my mind? Well, we had a range of great talks during the year. I think in total we had 21 communication room recordings, and a range of them actually with some really nice guests. So I think at the very beginning we had a talk with Johannes Schmidt, for example, who gave us an introduction to the future of finance, and that really have an emotional part in finance, which was a message I think that we repeated during the year, and that came up again and again. And we had many other talks. Also remember the talk
Like,
with Matteo Scarvelli, for example.
yeah,
We talked about purpose and the role of CEO communication. So that comes to my mind. That was a lot of fun. We also had in that talk.
yeah, we had Melanie Forbic with us from Orlando, Florida, talking about how to build a brand in the virtual world, which was very interesting. We had Markus Karst with us from the heavy agricultural machinery company Claas, who told us that reality rocks even in virtual times. And I recall Günter Baumgartner from Siemens Global Business Services, with whom we've been talking about the future of work.
And we also had Sebastian Schurig as a guest. So he represented the world of project management and consulting. And with him we discussed actually the growing importance and role of communication also in projects, in large projects.
And of course, there's more to come. Um, you feel free to look forward to more interesting talks that we will have either with uh, dedicated guests or in an open space like the one on January 18.
That's great, yeah. And January 18, that will be one example where we bring a new culture of communication rooms to life, I would say. And life is the important term in this, because we will for the first time then be live on LinkedIn and use this functionality, and also have an open communication room where we hopefully have many guests. So please, all of you, feel invited to this. And the topic is healthy leadership in turbulent times. I think that's important before Christmas and for sure also after Christmas. And we see a huge potential that leaders can really make an impact in their organizations with regards to creating a healthy environment. And for sure, communication will play a key role in this.
Yeah, definitely. And we already experienced during this year uh, how important communication can be, or how strong as a catalyst it can be to develop things, organizations, purposes. It started with, for example, our work with the students, where we really went through a whole communications room preparation execution uh, period with nice results.
Definitely, yeah. And there we had very engaging discussion at the end of this session, and of course a lot of interaction and co-creation to make it happen. So I think we can look at it from two perspectives. Yeah? So it's really like a blueprint, I would say, for collaboration, how it can happen nowadays, and for really purpose-driven collaboration, I would say. And also the communication room we created with this team of students showed that that really in this type of discussions and interactions between different stakeholders, so we had startups, for example, participating, we had the students community participating, we had representatives from other communities in this communications room, and it showed that if there's really a nicely facilitated activity happening, that this really allows for really new results to come out of such discussions. And for me, still, so a bit the key result of this was that that is not like just a generic discussion or brainstorming, but from this type of communication room, really every participant takes his or her own conclusion from it, and yeah, so everyone can really make an impact and will have something concrete to take to act on from such discussions.
Yeah, and I think both of us were able to implement parts of this 7-step approach, as we have called it, into running projects that both of us have. And for me, for example, I experienced that putting a focus on attitude and co-creation, guiding the people to really reflect and be able to listen more than before under the umbrella of resonance, that trust and transparency were really helpful things to work on and to work with, to come to substantial results in different kinds of projects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you mentioned the 2 T's, trust and transparency. And I would add to this the 2 R's maybe, with resonance and reflection, because both I think are also two key learnings actually I took for myself from these exercises, and that also proved valuable, particularly in customer projects, in discussions when we worked, for example, at the sales front end in a bank, or also in team development processes. Yeah, I think this reflection is somehow key these days, to make sense of this complexity that we have around us, and it's the basis for resonance to happen at all. Because if there's no reflection, then it's difficult to create resonance, and to have a resonance also on this sense making as such, I would say.
Very true. And as we live in times of uncertainty, or as we have been living in times of uncertainty more than we would have expected or more than we could have thought of during the last 2 years, it looks like that we still have at least half a year of that uncertainty ahead of us with the new virus variants. And I would like to be really confident and optimistic and share that with you, that at least the existential challenges will ease in the second half of 22, and that we will have more time to focus, even more focus on business topics than before together, because existential challenges will ease. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to do more projects according to our communications room approach, together with whoever is interested and wants to reach substantial results in an easy-going process.
Yeah, definitely, and particularly bringing back this this ease, I would say that's key. So that we have a really light approach, particularly in this complexity that we have, and that's also what I look forward to. Yeah, because I think communication is already somehow the solution, and the means to really come back to a positive outlook on the future that we have ahead of us in 2022. And I agree with you, Mark. I think it's maybe some months that we need to bridge, but even in these months, communication can be of great help.
Okay. And now, to come to an end, at least from my side, again, happy holidays, and those who love it, snow and presents. Presents, where are the presents?
Presents coming in, excellent. Yeah.
and a Merry Christmas. Yeah. And don't forget to have fun together with your beloved ones, and enjoy your season's holiday, and take the time to recover, and hope to see you soon.
Definitely enjoy the coming Christmas days, enjoy the happy season, and see you back in the new year in this communications room. Thank you.
Yeah. Take care.
Take care.
See you soon.
Bye bye.